So in this video, we will cover in detail the top 5 common error codes you can get in Excel and know how to quickly fix them. There are some error codes that you're likely to run into at some point as you work with Excel formulas. Something like ref or NA. They are supposed to help us fix mistakes, but their exact meaning is far from obvious. First up is our hashtag errors. This one is very easy. It just means that there is not enough space in the cell to display the value, meaning the data present in this cell does not fit the column, or in this case, I accidentally placed a negative sign on my date. So what we are gonna do here is remove the hyphen as there's no negative dates per se. There. And in this case, you may choose to double-click the lines in between these two columns, or just like what we've learned from the previous video, go to Cell, then Format, and then Column Width, and type in the desired column width that best fits. So let's say 21, and enter. The next one is the name error. You'll see there's a green triangle in the upper left corner of my cell. This indicates an error in the formula. Well, this exclamation button is what you call the trace error. It appears next to the cell in which a formula error occurs. Moving on, the name error appears when using a function that doesn't exist. This could be a function misspelled, a name range that doesn't exist, or a cell reference entered incorrectly. So to fix this, you must first, of course, find the problem. So the problem here is the misspelled function name. And correct the spelling of the function or syntax. Enter. There. So we also have the Div0 error. Do you know that just like in school, it's impossible to divide a number by 0? Or if it had changed, please comment down below, okay? So if you try to do just that in Excel, you'll get the Div0 error, as the name suggests. So you may also see an error like this when the data is not yet complete. Of course, Excel evaluates an empty cell as 0, just like here. So to fix this, of course, don't ever divide a number by 0. And in most cases, it is unavoidable to have an empty cells like this or missing values in a spreadsheet. So what we are gonna do is to make use of our if error function. So the if error function will be discussed in latter part, maybe in immediate, when we tackle immediate. And then you may choose to put 0. You may choose to put 0, or if you'd like, just a space. There. But the green triangle here is still present. But that's how you can fix it. Or you just put the number of R's here. There you have it. Fixed. Our fourth error is the NA error. The NA error appears when something can't be found. It also tells you something is missing or misspelled. Often, this error is caused by extra space characters, misspellings, or an incomplete lookup table. So, the functions commonly affected by this error are the classic lookup functions like this one, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, lookup, and match. The best way to prevent this is to make sure lookup values and lookup tables are correct and complete. So if necessary, you can again trap this error with an if error. But here, there's no X here. You just put the donut. There. Fixed. Lastly is the ref error. This error is the most common errors you'll see in Excel formulas. It occurs when a reference becomes invalid. In many cases, this is because of sheets, rows, or columns that had been removed, or because a formula with relative references has been copied to a new location, just like this, where the references are invalid. So there's no easy fix for this error because the original cell reference is gone forever, or if you delete a row or column and you see the ref errors, you should undo the action immediately and adjust the formulas. Here we will just adjust the formulas, as this is just an example for the reference error. So there you have it. Just a quick recap of the common errors we encounter in Excel. We have the hashtag error, where there's not enough space in the cell to display the value. The name error, where the function used does not exist. The div error, where you are trying to divide by zero or empty cell. And the NA error, where something is misspelled or missing. And lastly, a reference error, where some cells do not exist anymore. With all this information, you can be quicker to debug your spreadsheet because you know exactly what the problem is.